Alright, I absolutely love this problem. This is a great problem. It says find the area of the region bounded by y equals 1/4 x squared, the line tangent to the curve at x equals 8, and the x-axis. Okay, the first thing we need to find is, since we're going to do area between the curve, we need to find the second curve. And it says we want to find the line tangent at x equals 8. So those of you on 152 right now, you have to remind yourself how to do this from 151. Let's go over that because we're going to need to know how to do that. Okay, in order to find the tangent line to a curve at a certain point, remember you needed to know, or you needed to find two things. You needed to find an x1, y1, which is a point on the line, and a slope, which you're going to find by plugging x1 into the derivative. Now in this case, x1 is equal to 8. y1, the y-coordinate at this point, is going to be f of x1, which y is equal to 1/4 x squared, so our y value is 1/4 times 8 squared, which is 64 over 4, which, what is that, 16? Is equal to 16. 4 down 4. Okay, cool. Alright, so now that we have that, let's find the slope. Okay, f prime of x is equal to 1/2 x. And so the slope, m, which is f prime of 8, is equal to 4. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and put it into point slope form so we can get our equation. And as a reminder, point slope form is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So I have y minus 16 is equal to 4 times x minus 8. Y minus 16 is equal to 4x minus 32. So that tells us our second curve, y is equal to 4x minus 16. Okay, so now we got our two curves. Y equals 1/4 x squared, y equals 4x minus 16. Okay, so now what we want to do is, let's go ahead and try to figure out which one is on top by kind of sketching this curve. 1/4 x squared, I'll also sketch it. 1/4 x squared looks something kind of like this. We know that we're going to have the tangent line, if this is 8, we're going to have the tangent line at x equals 8, and the line 4x minus 16. Y'all should know it crosses the y-axis at negative 16. So, I was to draw this line, like this. I'll get the idea. So I want to find the area of the curve bounded by the parabola, the line, and the x-axis. I am looking for this area. And what I'm going to do, since I'm going from 0 to 8, we're going to do the top curve minus the bottom curve from 0 to 8. So, to set this up, this will be the integral from 0 to 8 of the top, which is 1/4 x squared, minus the bottom, and the bottom is 4x minus 16. So we're going to have minus 4x, and then plus 16, because you need to distribute that negative over everything. A real common mistake, and I guarantee somebody's going to do it. They're going to say minus 4x minus 16. I see that all the time. If you want to feel more comfortable putting this in parentheses to remember to distribute that negative over everything, go ahead and do that. So we're going to have the integral from 0 to 8 of 1/4 x squared minus 4x plus 16 dx. And after that, it's just a very simple.